How's it? Today is Monday, March 14th. It's a continuation of last week's snatch work. Um, so I went up in weight for the hang snatch and the snatch deadlift, and then I just reattempted that snatch push press plus overhead squat. Last week I did 98 for the hang snatch single. This week I did 101, which is, that's pretty good. I don't often snatch this heavy on days that are not Friday. I don't often do this much weight um, for any variation on Monday. It's usually doubles, triples, or something like that, where I'm not pushing weight. I'm pushing a lot more volume on the Mondays. But today, in an effort to, I guess, increase from last week, we just went up to 101. They were not pretty bad. They were not bad. Um, I think that I am kind of gaining a little bit of consistency with how shitty last Friday was. Um, any amount of decent lifting is good lifting for me right now. Um, yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. Also, I signed up for the hassle-free spring breaker, which is on the 27th, I think, which is a Sunday. I've never lifted on Sunday before, but that is something to look forward to. It's in basically 2 weeks, 13 days, whatever. Yeah, that's something I have to kind of really think about as far as like what I'm doing, how is it contributing to where I want to be in 2 weeks. I won't give myself a lot of time to peak, or I guess that 2 week window doesn't give myself a lot of time to peak. But um, I've done days on Fridays, big Fridays where I've snatched 100 and clean and jerked 130 for multiple reps. I think there's one day where I did 5 for both of them. I went 10 for 10 that day. It was quite a while ago, but it still shows that I'm capable of doing something similar to that. And I don't know. I just hope that in 2 weeks' time I'll be able to get there. So that jump there from 80 to 92 was just so that I wouldn't jump um, 11 kilos up to my top hang snatch here. Here's my first set. I think um, one thing that I am trying to figure out here is how to keep my chest over the bar um, at that sort of extension position. You see that I get pushed a little bit far forward, and then I need to correct for that as I'm going back up. This is a thing that I've been thinking about for a long, 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 long time. I'm not actually sure if I've mentioned it in any videos, but I found that when I'm able to do that, keep my chest on top of the bar, I'm able to lift much more consistently. Positioning is significantly better. Like even here, if you looked at that rep versus the second rep, I mean there are things that I do differently in both of those reps, but one of those that is different is that chest over the bar. And so I was trying my best not to get discouraged after that second rep, which is a miss. I think that when I get in my head, I end up getting stubborn, and then I end up trying to push more than I should. And today it was like it's got like a mental win. these are the things that I've been trying to improve on. Right, is a mental win. But today was an opportunity for me to push to get 5 reps, but I went for 5 attempts. I missed one. Um, Ordinarily, I would have just pushed for that sixth one, and who knows if I would have missed that one. And ordinarily, if I missed that one, I would just go for another one, and then I'm at 7 attempts at that point. And I think cutting it off at 5, which is that range of 3 to 5, right? I made 4, which is more than 3. So, as far as it goes, that is a mental win. After that, I did my snatch deadlifts, just at 135, which is 5 kilos from last week for 3 doubles. Super simple, super straightforward. Try my best to keep my chest on top of the bar, positioning, trying to maintain the same positioning. Yeah. Then after that, went into work up to my snatch push press plus overhead squat up to 125. I was able to do it this week because last week I was not able to do it. Last week I couldn't even push press this 125 overhead. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. This year's 120. I did 120 here because there was a chance I was going to miss 125, so I needed to make sure that I had a decent enough, high enough weight for it to be worth it, right? So here's my attempt here. Well, my make. Yeah. So once I get it over my head, the rest of it is doable. I mean, definitely not easy, but it is doable. It is doable. After that, I finished off with some classic pull-up and then my GHD sit-ups. I am fairly overweight right now as far as the weight class goes. I need to be 73. I'm probably like 78, 79. Heaviest I've been in a very, 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 very long time. I think it's the heaviest I've ever been. So we'll see if I end up cutting weight. I don't know. I might just try to water cut. We'll see. We'll see. But today, that was a good one for today. Mental win. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Shoots.